welcome to my studio in Irene again. It's lovely to have you back, and I hope you've been having fun quilting since the last time I saw you. Today's video is going to be a really quick one. I just wanted to share a tip with you that I've actually been meaning to mention for a long time and keep forgetting. If you're like me, you do a lot of custom quilting. Maybe it's for yourself or it's for customers, it doesn't matter. Even if you're doing all over patterns, this tip can help you too. There's a bit of thunder rumbling around, so maybe you can hear that as well. It's an odd day today. When I'm quilting, sometimes I come across issues. I quilt in a sequence when I'm doing custom quilting, so I'll go through and I'll do all my stitch in the ditch and the stabilizing first. Then I'll go back and I'll start to fill in any designs and any background patterns. So in that process of going backwards and forwards through the quilt, sometimes you miss a little bit. Which can be pretty annoying. So what I do is I have these little safety pins with a ribbon attached to it. And if I see a part that I need to go back and fix at a later stage, then this quilt that I have on the frame at the moment isn't a problem. But I would just put that safety pin with the ribbon into the appropriate part of the quilt. Then I've got that little handy marker, because when you've got a big quilt and if it's quite busy, then it's really hard to find those places that you wanted to fix up. So it could be that I missed a little bit of stitch in the ditch. It could be that it's an end where I had to change the bobbin or the thread broke or something like that, and I want to go back and fix that end at a later stage. It could be an area where I'm not necessarily happy with the quilting, that I just want to mark it, and then later on I can go back and say, okay, does it really look as bad as I thought it did? That last one though, you might actually consider not even marking it, because if you have to hunt for it later on to find out, now hold on a second, where was that part? Then it means that it's not a problem. If it smacks you straight in the eye and you see it immediately, even without a marker, then maybe it's something that you need to fix up. So these little markers are really great. Oh, the other place that you can sometimes need it, if you're doing applique, sometimes you forget to stitch the edge of the applique in a little section. Or if you have a pieced block, sometimes those seams start to open. It could be that your tension in your stitching wasn't great when you were piecing them together, or it could be that you used a polyester thread, which when you ironed your seams, it melted the thread or weakened the thread, and that seam pops open. So when you're quilting it, you come across all kinds of things that you didn't see previously. So you can just mark them with one of these little markers, and then you can go back and fix them all before you're finished with the quilt. And you don't have to hunt for them amongst all the other bits and pieces and the busyness of the quilt. So it's just a little tip to help you out, to make your quilting life easier. I hope it helps you. Happy quilting.